Hey guys, DB here. Before I get into the actual context of this video, I really want to thank everybody that liked, commented and shared my post about the WLC. It really showed that you guys care, and that's exactly the motivation I was looking for. I'm really grateful to everyone that helped me in spreading this word around, and for those who hasn't yet and wants to, you are highly welcome to do it now. We still have much time to get applications, and until then I want those posts to stay on the homepage. However, you don't have to share this one, it's just for the participants, so anyone that isn't a participant wouldn't need to watch this. Anyways, this video will guide you about nearly everything related to Warmerise Legends Championship, starting from its brief introduction. That WLC is basically a 1 versus 1 tournament that is starting on 27th of October. It will be played among 32 players who submits their application before 20th of October, which is a week before the tournament starts. And just to clarify for everyone, especially for those who fears that they can't participate because of their school or work schedule, all the matches will be played on Fridays, Saturdays or Sundays, because most people had these days off. Although Sunday isn't added into the thread, but I think most people have this day off too, and if that's the true case, then it'll be considered as well. Now coming to the procedure of how the duels will be organized, as to how the server will be made, and will be the detailed instruction to lead yourself into the end. One duel or one single 1 versus 1 will be done in 2 to 3 rounds. Either or all 3 rounds will be played in different maps. A moderator will start the match by doing a toss between the 2 players. Whoever wins the toss will become the host for the first round. That means he gets to choose 4 things. The first one is the map. He gets to choose a map between Secret Lab, Dustland, Bunker, and Area 56. Now I want to tell you that it isn't a confirmed list of maps. Either one of map can be removed or a new one can be added. So a confirmed draft of it will be available on the 20th of October. The next thing he gets to choose is the server region, though I will highly advise that the 2 players negotiate about this one and select a good one. The third thing he gets to choose is either he wants to enable or disable the third person view. And the fourth thing is if he wants to join the blue team or the red team. That's all on the host for the first round. Other than those 4 things, a moderator will provide the server name and password to the host, who will make a server for 6 players, keeping the elimination mode. And once the server is made, both players will remain in spectators until a moderator tells them to join the teams. And whenever a moderator joins the red or blue team, that round becomes a no-kill round. And if anyone proceeds to kill afterwards, he will be disqualified for that round. But he will still be able to play the second round, and that's only if the disqualification was in the first round. Just as the first round ends, the player losing the toss will make a new server with same name and password, and will get to choose the map, server region, and to either enable or disable the third person view, and whether he wants to join the blue or red team. I believe there's no confusion in this part. If there is any, just contact the organizers or WLC mods. Now moving to the main part, which is the rules. Rule number 1. You have to be present at the time you are given. Now you don't really have to worry about the time, because the time will be chosen with the consent of you and the other player, and you will tell your own time. So whatever the time is chosen, it will be upon your own will, and you will have the option to confirm it. If you don't confirm it, the time will not be finalized. Rule number 2. Once the time has been confirmed, it will not be changed. And if you don't get online or enter the server within the first 10 minutes of the time that was finalized, you will be disqualified. Rule number 3. If you leave the ongoing match, that will be considered a forfeit, and the other player will automatically be declared as the winner. But you can still play the next round if there will be any. Rule number 4. You have to follow the instructions of a moderator. Rule number 5. If you hack, cheat, or abuse a glitch during the match, you will be disqualified. Rule number 6. Once you enter a server, stay in spectators until you are told by a mod to join the teams. Rule number 7. I'm just gonna repeat this one. If a moderator joins any team, either red or blue, it becomes a no-kill round. When he joins spectator, the next round from it becomes a kill round. Rule number 8. Join spectators after the match ends. Rule number 9. All the primary weapons, secondary weapons, and the melee weapons are allowed. Rule number 10. From the category of special items, only plasma grenade is allowed. So there will be no mines, no M67, no tomahawks. Rule number 11. Wearing a nanocompressor suit or a suit grape is allowed. Rule number 12. Being ignorant or not knowing about the rules does not give you the right to break them. Rule number 13. Don't do excessive swearing and do not insult, do personal attack against the opponent. Rule number 14. If your ping stays consistently bad and affects the gameplay, the other player will be declared as the winner. Though you don't have to worry if there's any technical or apparent issues in your internet, we will give you some time extension to fix your ping. Rule number 15. Multi-counting is prohibited. Rule number 16. You can use the Warmerise bot. That's all for the rules. And now coming to the most important part of the tournament, and the most interesting part is of the prize distribution. Unlike last tournaments, this tournament has a different way of prize distribution, as to not only that the first 3 positions will be getting the prizes, but everyone that will participate in this tournament will be receiving a cash prize. So the cash distribution is done like this. Out of the 32 players that will participate, everyone will get 500 XP. Out of those 32 players, the 16 players that will win and move to the next round will be receiving 1000 XP each. And out of those 16 players, the 8 players that will move to the next round from those will be receiving 5k XP, 5000 XP each. And out of those 8 players, the 4 players that will move to the next round after winning will be receiving 10,000 XP each. And out of those 4 players who will be moving to the next round, the 2 finalists will be receiving 15,000 XP each. And other than that, the first 2 players, the first place and the second place, the first place will be receiving 50,000 XP and the second place will be receiving 20,000 XP that will be separate from the per match winning cash prize. So in total, the first place will be receiving 80.5k XP, which is 80,500 cash. And other than that, the best rookie of the tournament will be receiving 1500 XP, and the one with the best kill and play will also be receiving 1500 XP. And not only that, the first 2 places, the first place and the second place, will also be receiving a special badge in game, just like the top 100s. And there you have all the prize distribution for this tournament. Now coming to the last section, which is of how to apply for the tournament. Just add manager in your friend list and send him a private message containing your age, country, language or languages you speak, and the preferred region. And that is all you need to know about the WLC 2018. And note that there can be some slight changes in rules, maps, prizes, etc. So our final draft will be confirmed on 20th of October and will no longer be updated or changed. If you still have any questions about WLC, just let me know.